I'll tell you what, we're going to have a great time here with a great audience like this in West Bend, Wisconsin. Who couldn't have a better time? We are in the gorgeous, brand new Riverwalk in West Bend, Wisconsin. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grill, and we'll be right back.
You got her. You got her.
Pit Boss Grills presents Mad Dog and Merrill Midwest Grillin'. Brought to you by Pit Boss Grills, Griddles and Accessories, Louisiana Grills and Smokers, The Power of Wisconsin Potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Cherry Delight, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, Shooting Star Casinos, the Wisconsin Agriculture Tourism Association, and by Flash Pro Visual Communications.
Welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin'.
I'll tell you what, I told you we're going to have a great time today, and we are going to have a great time. I also didn't lie. We are in West Bend, Wisconsin. We are in Washington County. We are in the heart of the Kettle Moraine. We are in West Bend, and we are at the historical downtown Riverwalk, newly expanded, about 3 beautiful miles of walkway. And everybody in West Bend is very, very proud to have it here, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah!
Beautiful crowd. Beautiful crowd.
And along the walkway, you can stroll and you can have a great time. And we'll talk a little bit more about, you can go to visitwestbend.com, visitwestbend.com. But we're going to get started here. In West Bend, there's several great eating establishments, several great companies that serve you brats and hot dogs and hamburgers and things like that. We are proud to have WestBendSausagePlus.com with us here today. They're serving some gorgeous bratwurst up there. We've got some of their good eats down below here. And our good friends at Riverside Brewery do a great jambalaya.
Yeah.
So we're going to create jambalaya here today for you good folks. We're going to do a little jambalaya. In order to do that, we have to have a little dirty rice.
All right.
Freddie, do you know a dirty rice song?
All right, what do we got there?
We have tomato sauce. We're going to add a little tomato sauce in there. I'm going to add a little chicken broth in there.
Okay.
Now, we could add a little bit of the IPA from our good friends at Riverside Brewery, but I think we'll hold off on that, and we'll save that for Freddie and Merrill because they're going to have a great drink coming up in just a little bit. I'm going to throw a couple bay leaves inside of there. I'm going to add smoked paprika. I think it's kind of like clean out your little refrigerator, your little spice cupboard.
Sure,
I don't think there's any right, any wrong when you're making it, especially in West Bend. There's no right, there's no wrong. It's just laid back, having a great time, and enjoying all the great events that happen throughout the year. They got great concerts in the park. They do a wonderful time. They do all kinds of great things. Just sit and browse the downtown of all the dozens of specialty shops.
That's beautiful downtown.
Isn't it just gorgeous?
Come in, it's just bright.
I'm gonna add a little thyme in there. I'm gonna add a little red pepper flakes just for fun. Just to get that little
spice it up a little bit.
Spice it up a little bit. And then we have our citrus twist. We're gonna be doing a little bit of lemon later on. So we have citrus twist. So I did the chicken broth. I got the tomato sauce. I'm gonna add. We do it half backwards here in Mad Dog and Merrill. And I'll tell you, the only way I can do this at home is to use my finger.
That's the American way, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the only way.
Right? I hate that when they use those nice,
I got another box of rice handy, but I think that's pretty gosh darn good.
Yeah, I think that'll be good.
I think that's good. So we're gonna get the cover on our Pit Boss Dutch oven. We've got our 800 series Pit Boss. Boy, I'll tell you what.
It's gonna be heavy.
Maybe we should
work it out. Wow.
Why don't you just open up the hood for me?
All right.
And I don't mean
too heavy.
Freddie. Hey, what kind of car are you working on, Freddie?
Hey, we're doing a 67 Oldsmobile 442. Yeah, muscle car people out there, you know what it's all about.
And you've had it for a while.
I started on that car 43 years ago.
Just when you were 2, right?
Yeah, but the best part about it, that's the car that I had when I dated my wife. And on June 23rd, we're celebrating our 50th wedding anniversary. Yes! I still got the car. I still got the girl.
That's amazing, Freddie. For you, that's an accomplishment.
Now, both need a little tuning up. All right, let's talk a little bit about our good friends at West Bend Sausage Plus.
Yeah.
West Bend Sausage Plus. I had them grab me some wonderful andouille.
All right.
And andouille is some great spicy sausages that's already pre-smoked. Now they gave me some choices at the West Bend Sausage Plus. I could have used. I'm sorry to be giving you my best view.
Oh,
They got some great brats. They got great hot dogs. They got great lunch and dinner deli menus that you can get there. They've won some great 2023 Reserve Championships. We have a jalapeno cheddar we could have had. We have the habanero mango. I kind of forego the habanero mango. Thank you, folks. And a Hungarian bratwurst. So I asked for 3 of their great spicy bratwurst plus some andouille. And we're going to get this on the grill. So I'm going to set that just to the side.
It's a great shop. I've been there before. Can't believe it.
We pulled into the West Bend Sausage Company Plus. Merrill says, I've been there before.
Yeah, it's a great place.
And when you go there, our good friends at Awesome Shrimp, they've got awesome shrimp there that you can purchase. That's that deep cold water shrimp from Argentina, the most gorgeous shrimp in the world. You'll be spoiled rotten once you have this stuff here, guaranteed.
Because it's awesome.
Because it is awesome. Then I got some chicken thighs from them.
Wow.
We put a little seasoning on those already. I'm going to oil those up. We've got our griddle going, our 4-burner Pit Boss griddle going, a little oil on that awesome shrimp, and I'm going to squeeze a little lemon over both. I don't want to add lemon too early on the shrimp, or it eats through it, and it won't stay firm.
Yeah,
so right at the end, we've been there before. We don't even talk about catering years ago. But we marinated overnight all these shrimp skewers in pineapple juice. And it ate right through everything, so be cautious of that.
Even the skewers.
Even the skewers. But when you come to the wonderful world of West Bend, you have a world of flavors. They got all kinds of great chef-inspired creations. They got cozy little favorite places, and they got tasty craft beverages like our good friends at Riverside. So I'm going to get these on the griddle. I've got the rice going here. You're going to do a little muddling.
A little muddling. I'm going to muddle around there, Freddie.
I'm going to watch this.
You know, we've muddled before, you know. We're talking about infused. We're going to infuse the vodka. Now, if you ever had that, got an herb garden at home, you got to try it. I'm using basil today. And if you've seen us previous shows, we've used the basil. But all we're going to do is place that right in there. I might even twist a little bit just to bruise a little bit. But I like that sitting there. And then cucumbers. Believe it or not, I'm going to add cucumbers.
Wow.
Now, this will really add really good flavor to it. You'll be surprised even at home. When we were at Hayward, remember? We did that with the basil. Everybody just went nuts over it. I did, especially. I was surprised. I was shocked.
Well, that was infused vodka, remember
Yeah,
that?
that's exactly what we're doing here, too, is infusing the vodka out there. And, of course, you got to have vodka, folks. And yes, it is vodka, as I told people. I tried at one time putting water in there, and Freddie was not a happy camper.
No, I would not.
No, but it's true vodka in there. So we're going to use some vodka in there.
No substitutions on this show. No,
No,
the
we
real
got to use
deal.
plenty of vodka. All right, there we got. Oh, that's quite a bit of vodka in there.
There's nothing wrong with that.
A little lemonade, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh.
What's in here?
We got the cucumbers, we got the basil in there, and we got the vodka in there. We got the lemonade. We're gonna let that sit for a good. Here it'll be quick, but if you can, let it sit for about a good hour or so.
Oh, good. Then this one's mine. So we got basil.
Yeah,
that was
a little
supposed to be the
fuse,
opposite way, but.
Little cukes.
Gotcha.
Yep. And I'm going to infuse my own
lemonade.
with
All right.
alcohol, for God's sake.
Gotcha. All
This
right.
one's for the kids, folks. So all
That's
you have to
right.
do is put a little basil, a little cucumber, and you add the lemonade in there and let that infuse a little bit, and you pour that over ice, and it's going to be just delish.
Good. It
No
will
more
be. It'll be
cucumbers.
good. It'll be good.
Okay.
Is that it,
All
Freddie?
right. That sounds good. From West Bend, Wisconsin, on the beautiful brand new Riverwalk. We're Mad Dog and
All
Merrill.
right. Sounds good.
We'll be right back.
Hey, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
I'll tell you what, I don't care if you're a walker, a jogger, a biker, a rollerblader. The Riverwalk in West Bend is just absolutely wonderful. It is the place for you.
Great.
And West Bend in general have a lot of great nights. All these folks here today, tonight they'll be at the Music on Main Street every Thursday night in the summertime. They got Saturday's Farmers Market, that's wonderful, the Saturday Farmers Market, a 4th of July celebration. Things for the kids. They got a Dirty Ninja Kid Mud Run.
Oh.
I think we should all be in it like the little rugrats that we are. And of course, they got German Fest, all kinds of great activities going on in West Bend. They just have to visit westbend.com, visit westbend.com. And another great website besides westbendsausageplus.com are our good friends at Riverside Brewery and Restaurant, riversidebreweryandrestaurant.com. You can go see them. They do homemade soups, they got salads, they got burgers, they got wraps, steaks, seafood, pasta. And if you love jambalaya, that's what we're creating here today, is our version of jambalaya that our good friends at Riverside Brewery have. My favorite microbrew they have is called Killer Kolash. But they got a lot of great signature and seasonal brews at our good friends at Riverside Brewery and Restaurant.com. We've got the meat's just cooking. There, Killer Kolash right there. Hold the K. You want to see the K now?
I know.
There it is. There it is. This is Mr. Kolash.
I think he's trying to kill me too.
Yeah, that's for sure.
You wait till we're done, Freddie.
I know.
Okay, so we got to get going here. We got
ready.
our proteins cooking from West Bend Sausage Plus. Our proteins cooking. Now we have to have the Trinity. So we've got the peppers, the onions, the celery, and a lot of times in Cajun cooking, they do carrots, and it's called something else, and I'm not familiar with the name of it, but they do carrots a lot of times too. So we're doing shredded carrots in there at the same time, but we do need to oil that up a little bit. And I'm going to forego the seasoning because I'm going to get those bacons going.
Sir.
So far, so good.
Yeah.
Oh, looking good.
Trinity,
Smells great.
peppers,
man.
onions, celery, beautiful carrots. I am going to take a little bit of our up north peppery and blend that baby together. Now, when you go to the Riverside, they also got the sampler. That's what they're doing here today when we're taping. The Riverside Brewery is sampling today, and I would suggest a nice little sample platter. Meryl, you get that quite a bit.
Yes,
Freddie,
I do.
too.
I like it. I like my microbrews. That's for sure.
So we're gonna set this right on top of everything and get that baby going.
Wow.
Ooh,
Get that nice colorful going
that's
there.
gonna be
Set
good.
that down
Look,
below.
the colors already.
We got
Look
the
at that.
celery and the carrots.
Whoa! Hey, done. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
Now we're talking. I'm sorry I'm using my hands.
Hey, that's what you do when you're home, folks.
All right, should we finish up that? So, our good friends at Riverside have a lot of different beers. You're using the IPA?
I'm using the IPA today, matter of fact. Gotta make Freddie a drink here. You got a drink here. You got your lemonade here. Here's some mine with ice right there, sir.
Oh, thank
For you. All right, Freddie.
All right, what
ready?
we got?
We got the infused lemonade with some vodka, cucumbers, and basil in there. And I love it. If you've never infused basil with vodka, you'll be surprised at the flavor.
All right.
So we're gonna put that in there.
Oh boy, I wish Lori was here.
A little bit of that there.
It's a good thing I'm not driving, that's for sure.
I'm gonna just add a little bit more lemonade, even though I put some in there.
You gotta have the IPA.
I am.
Yes, he is.
Really?
Yeah. Want that for flavor? You want with on the carbonation on there? There you go, there, Freddie boy.
This is like a shot and a beer all in one.
There you go, Freddie.
That is a Boilermaker.
There you
It certainly
go.
is.
That's a West Bend maker.
I'll tell
There
you,
you be, Fred.
I'll give her a good home.
All right.
If I fall over, don't.
Well, Freddie,
So the IPA has a citrus to it, a tang of citrus, so the citrus goes well with the lemonade.
I don't know if it's right, but the correct term is shanty. And this definitely has the
it's got a good
lemonade.
flavor with that on there.
Flavor.
The
Want the
shanty
lemon in there?
flavor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Good flavor, Freddie. I wish I would have made me one. I'll take a sip, just a sip.
Visit westbend.com.
Oh.
Visit westbend.com.
See what I mean?
We're going to do a cucumber salad, Freddie. You just enjoy your drink.
That's a great drink.
So with the cucumber, we're gonna do a nice. That's not necessarily what they make at the Riverside Brewery and Restaurant, but I know they like to source locally. So we've got some wonderful cucumbers there. Whoops. Yep.
Whoa!
Tomato dropping time.
Red
ladies and
tomatoes
gentlemen.
are running.
Well, I'll tell
Better
you what.
catch up.
So we have tomatoes in there. I've got onions and I've got some carrots in there, and we have a little cilantro. And the carrots, the tomatoes, I should have cut the darn little devils. These are kind of like the tomatoes you can get in the future at the farmer's market every Saturday. And it's a good farmer's market. It is a good farmer's market. It really is. And we promote buying local, support local, buy local. That's what we've been in business for years, doing that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to make our little dressing.
All right.
We're going to do a nice little balsamic in there.
I love balsamic vinegar. I'll tell you, something with the flavor on that.
I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon in there. And I'll tell you what, we're going to do a little Dijon and some oil. And here's what we got to do.
Shake, shake, shake.
No, yeah, you know what it is though, more than anything? My rice is done. You know, when your rice is done, you got to go.
That's
Rice
right.
is nice. Yes, it
Rice is nice. So we're going to create a nice little cucumber salad in there. I've got a bowl to put that in. We're going to let that muddle a little bit, but watch this.
Get
All
those
right.
babies going.
So timing-wise, maybe I'll wait on the rice. Yep. Freddie, do you have any music within you?
Do you know how to play
Yes.
music,
You know, it's
Freddie?
when you come to West Bend, it doesn't matter what you say or how you say it or when you say it. Just relax and do what you want to do. And that's what we're doing here today.
Good job, Freddie.
Beautiful little salad. Yeah! I love West Bend. Yeah, thanks. Ready!
Oh, welcome back to Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling.
We're having a fabulous time!
Yeah.
In a fabulous city!
Yeah.
On a fabulous riverwalk!
Yeah.
He's got it down.
Can they please bring back prohibition? Okay.
No.
No. Here's the time of the show, and we're not running short, but I wanted to say one thing. The Riverwalk started on Veterans Avenue, and I want to do a salute to all the veterans. We have some veterans in the audience here. To all the veterans here, to all the veterans in the audience, past, present, and current, and future. Here's what we were going to do, and I can't do it. We're going to do a red, white, and blue dessert pie with blueberries, raspberries, and some white cheddar cheese spread. But we don't have time to that, but we do want to salute all the veterans, and that's the 4th of July celebration is the best celebration in West Bend, Wisconsin. I'll guarantee
All right.
it. Hey,
Actually, want me to hold that?
they used to call me Scoop. I used to work for the news department in West Bend.
He used to walk the publisher's dog.
That joke never gets old. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're scooping up our jambalaya. The Riverside Brewery has jambalaya, probably not as well as I did here today. I am just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Hate mail's gonna come in. Hate mail's gonna come
You
in.
know something? I've had hate mail before. I make friends wherever I go.
Don't blame the piano player. That's all I'm saying.
No, you gotta go to Riverside. I had about 12 different choices of different things I wanted to do on the menu. That's a guarantee. A great place at Riverside, and our good friends at West Bend Sausage Plus.
Beautiful place. Great place.
I'm gonna take that off.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And
Ooh.
next comes the rice. So we made kind of like a jambalaya. You're supposed to mix the two together, but
Good job.
Beautiful.
Wow.
sticky rice. Hold on. Yeah, the rice turned out nice. And you're supposed to blend the two together, but that's life. That's life.
Rice
That's
is
fine.
nice.
Boy, I'll tell you what,
That's Wow.
I'm sorry
Good
for the
job.
Parks crew too, okay, today. I kind of made a little mesh back here. But that's what grilling's all about, I'll tell you that.
Beautiful job, sir. That is great. Veggies look great.
Veggies look good, the nice little salad. Your drink was good.
Yeah, it was.
Beautiful
very
IPA beer.
good. Yeah.
We'll be right back to wrap this baby up. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling. Visit westbend.com.
did here.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That's
This little
phenomenal.
jambalaya. The only one that can do it better would be our good friends at Riverside Brewery and Restaurant. But of course, with protein like this from the West Bend Sausage Plus Company, you can't go wrong. So, from Washington County, from the heart of Kettle Moraine in West Bend, Wisconsin, in historical downtown West Bend on the brand new Riverwalk, Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grill.
Everybody.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.